All right, I'm back with a new podcast, Undressed and On Set with me, Texas Phoenix. This podcast is going to be recapping the Undressed podcast with Mr. Paul Atteu and his very handsome husband, Patrik Simpson. And if you don't know who they are, well, let me tell you. My intro to these fabulous gentlemen is through the one and only Miss Anna Nicole Smith. And I truly had the pleasure to meet them over my recent trip to Los Angeles. I attended the Zach Peter Dirty 30 party, and wouldn't you know, they were in attendance. Also, naturally, of course, I had to pay Mr. Paul a fabulous compliment on designing not only Sheena's wedding dress, but Summer Moon's dress. I mean, that is just such a wonderful little treat. However, like I said, I knew about them long before Vanderpump Rules was a thing or popular, or we knew who Sheena Shea was, or Lala Kent, or Raquel, or Rachel. But of course, I was just truly enthralled and truly captivated as I was growing up as a young girl through none other than the original queen of paparazzi, the Marilyn Monroe of my generation, the queen, Miss Anna Nicole Smith. Was completely enthralled by her, like, the way she was. She had this, like, I don't give a fuck attitude. She did whatever she wanted. She didn't care what people thought about her. I mean, except her son. That was probably the only person who carried any weight about her decisions. And, of course, her fabulous, fabulous clothes, which we accredit to Paul and his husband. It's funny how life works, because truly I went to this party in LA only thinking about meeting Lala. She was supposed to co-host the show, but apparently is in Bravo jail because there's some press hold or something due to, I don't know, season 11, Scandal. God, at this point, who fucking cares? So I found out I missed the meet and greet just because my hotel room was not ready. So there was a lot of snafus going on. I did not, think any of these things were going to happen. I didn't think that I was going to be inspired to do this podcast after meeting them, but this is life, right? You just take the punches and keep on rolling. Also, like, super bad business on Bravo's part for, like, waiting till the last second. Now, I was able to meet them, and after meeting them and paying the compliments to them, that was really my only intention. They were so kind to invite me to their store, and they were able to gift me, well, not gift me, I bought the book, but they gift me with their signatures in the book. But also, I did have to tell Paul about his fabulous Rachel comment about her mint color that she wears being 3 shades off. And shout out to Zach Peter for the this bag from Pure Cane that was like part of our VIP treatment, because this protected my little baby on the flight home. So here she is, their beautiful book that they wrote, and then the signatures are, let's see, I don't know if I mess it up. Like, they're the signatures. Oh, and then their signature colors too, blue and red. I love that they have signature colors. I mean, these guys are truly, truly fabulous. I had such a great conversation with them, and shout out to Zach Peter for this bag, and having them there at the show, inviting them and everything, because I did not expect any of this, and I'm so happy that it happened. I'm so happy that I got to meet them, and we got to share some Anna Nicole stories. I do have one. I'm not going to get into that now. Save it for later. Maybe I'll go on their podcast and we'll talk about it. I don't know. I'm just manifesting, speaking it into existence, as they say. But I do love their podcast. And if you haven't seen it, you definitely need to check it out. I will say, though, Paul, you need to, show us the coffee grounds. You're doing these coffee readings. Darling, we want to see the cup. We want to see the cup. So let's go ahead and show us the cup. You should speak to your producer about that. And I'm excited to start this adventure. We're going to recap. The only one that I'm not going to really recap, because I said a little bit of the comments in here, is the first one with Sheena Shea. I love Sheena, and I love that she was wearing one of their looks for the podcast. I think that's fabulous. I think you should dress everybody in a look every time. So we're going to recap the podcasts as they come out. I'm going to do some more episodes because they already have a few out. So I'm going to recap those episodes, and then as they come out, we'll do those. All right? So that is it for now. Stay tuned for more episodes. What is it that they say? I'm always so bad at this. I never say. Was it subscribe, like, notification bell, all that things that you're supposed to do. Do all those things. Go do all those things on their podcast. Thank you for your time. Have a wonderful morning, weekend, and all of those things. Okay, and you can follow us here at Undressed and On Set. It'll be on YouTube, on Instagram, and then we might do some live streams too during, like, I don't know, if something fun happens. So we'll figure it out. We're trying to put things together as they come. So work in progress. Thank you for being here. Kiss, kiss, as Anna would say.